Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for July 11th, 2024, featuring how to see planet Uranus. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 5:26 a.m. Central Daylight Time, followed by sunset at 8:27 p.m. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn are in the eastern sky during morning twilight. Saturn, rising before midnight, is less than halfway up in the south before sunrise, in front of a dim Aquarius starfield. The planet appears to retrograde, move westward compared to the distant stars, as our world overtakes it, passing between the ringed wonder and the Sun on September 7th. Track Saturn's retrograde with a binocular. Its westward motion is within a single binocular field until it appears to reverse direction, resuming its eastward trek in November. Unlike the dim Aquarius starfield, bright Jupiter and Mars are in the east with a bright sidereal background. An hour before sunrise, Jupiter, nearly 20 degrees up in the east, is in front of Taurus, 4.8 degrees to Aldebaran's upper left. Sky watchers in locales without perpetual outdoor lighting can spot the Hyades star cluster. With Aldebaran, the stellar congregation forms a sideways V, outlining the bull's head. The Pleiades star cluster, resembling a miniature dipper, is higher in the sky. On celestial artwork, the star bundle rides on the bull's back. Mars is 8.5 degrees to the upper right of the cluster. Marching eastward in front of Aries, the red planet steps in front of Taurus tomorrow morning, en route to a conjunction with Jupiter on August 14th. Through a binocular, Mars and distant planet Uranus are in the same field of view. A chart showing the following description can be found in the online article. To find the more distant world, resembling an aquamarine star, place Mars toward the upper right portion of the field of view, toward the 2 o'clock location. Dim Uranus is at the center of the field. Notice 2 stars, 13 Tauri and 14 Tauri to the lower left. Through the binocular, watch Mars approach and pass Uranus in 4 mornings, when the red planet first appears in the same binocular field with the Pleiades. Separately, Uranus appears in the same field with the Pleiades star cluster. This morning, the Pleiades are to the left while Uranus is toward the right edge of the field. Because Uranus moves so slowly against the distant starfield, it appears in the same binocular view with the 7 sisters until Taurus disappears into bright evening twilight in the spring of 2027. In the evening sky, Venus slowly emerges from bright evening twilight. It sets 40 minutes after nightfall, about the time Mercury is visible above the west-northwest horizon through a binocular. The evening planets' visibilities are affected by the low tilt of the solar system's plane makes with the western horizon and summer's lengthened twilight periods. The crescent moon, 33% illuminated, is over 20 degrees up in the west-southwest. At this phase, moonlight is bright enough to light up the ground and cast shadows. This might be the last evening to see Earth shine, a gentle illumination of the lunar night from sunlight reflected from Earth's features. The moon's place in the sky is 48 degrees east of its location on the 7th, while its altitude has increased only 16 degrees, further demonstrating the effects of the ecliptic's low angle in the sky. This evening, the moon is 2.4 degrees to the left of Virgo's star Zavijava, also known as Beta Virginis. Earlier today, the moon occulted or eclipsed the star from Africa and parts of South America. In 2 evenings, the moon occults Spica, Virgo's brightest star, for sky watchers across North America. This evening, Denebula, Leo's tail, is nearly 15 degrees to the moon's upper right. Porrima, in Virgo, is nearly 11 degrees to the upper left. The moon sets over 3 hours after sunset, near midnight in the eastern slices of local time zones and after the new calendar day begins in the western reaches of the moon sets over 3 hours after sunset, near midnight in the eastern slices of local time zones and after the new calendar day begins in the western reaches of the time dividers. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.